puzzles is real. Piece by piece, our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, we compete. Jigsaw puzzle on repeat. Speed is key, gotta move fast. Put those pieces in the perfect spots. Puzzled hearts, we're in this together, filling in the piece by piece. Our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, we compete. Jigsaw puzzle on repeat. Speed is key, gotta move fast. Put those pieces in their perfect spots. Adrenaline rush, hearts pounding loud. Every second counts, we gotta wow the crowd. Fingers flying, hands on fire. We're the kings and queens of this puzzling empire. Puzzled hearts, we're in this together. Filling in the pieces, bringing joy forever. Puzzled hearts will solve the mystery. Piece by piece, our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, we compete. Jigsaw puzzle on repeat. Speed is key, gotta move fast. Put those pieces in a perfect spot. Adrenaline rush, hearts pounding loud. Every second counts, we gotta wow the crowd. Fingers flying, hands on fire, hands on fire. We're the kings and queens of this puzzling empire. Puzzled hearts, we're in this together. Filling in the pieces, bringing joy forever. Puzzled hearts will solve the mystery. Piece by piece, our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, we compete. Jigsaw puzzle on repeat. Speed is key, gotta move fast. Put those pieces in the perfect spots. Puzzled hearts, we're in this together, filling in the piece by piece. Our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, we compete. Jigsaw puzzle on repeat. Speed is key, gotta move fast. Put those pieces in their perfect spots. Adrenaline rush, hearts pounding loud. Every second counts, we gotta wow the crowd. Fingers flying, hands on fire. We're the kings and queens of this puzzling empire. Puzzled hearts, we're in this together. Filling in the pieces, bringing joy forever. Puzzled hearts will solve the mystery. Piece by piece, our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, our love for puzzles is real. Piece by piece, we compete. Jigsaw puzzle on repeat. Speed is key, gotta move fast. Put those pieces in a perfect spot. Adrenaline rush, hearts pounding loud. Every second counts, we gotta wow the crowd. Fingers flying, hands on fire, hands on fire. We're the kings and queens of this puzzling empire. Puzzled hearts, we're in this together. Filling in the pieces, bring
All right, welcome everybody to EJJ number 94, the first competition, well, the first live competition after Worlds. Can I get away from all the participants? All right, lovely to see you all. We know there's still some more people joining us shortly, but we thought we could just have a little chat in the meantime while everybody's getting ready. And welcome to those on YouTube as well. I feel like I've forgotten what I'm supposed to do here, even though it was only like 2 weeks ago, but somehow it just seems a bit foreign. Valladolid was like its own bubble, its own world. I feel strange to be back. So yeah, hi Catherine. Thanks for jumping in today.
Hello. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I can imagine that after so many live streams upon live streams upon live streams, that it'll be, yeah, you'll need some time to recover before you can be back to 100% of commentating again.
Yeah, well, at the Worlds it was different. We only needed to react. Somebody else was putting things on the screen, and we were literally just sitting there and talking about what we saw. So now I have to remember, turn the music off, put the microphone on, check this, and now it's back to me. So yeah, tonight the co-hosts will be Catherine and SJ. SJ will be joining us shortly. And I'm just going to be in the background moving the screens around and, of course, checking that everybody has finished their puzzle. Just a reminder, we are using the new speed timer website. Yeah, Isa, you can write your question in the chat. So you need to register using the link that you got in the email, and it should look like this.
Oh,
Yeah. Oops. There we go. So you should have the blue website. Okay, that's pretty terrible. I need to take this filter off. I might have to log out and remove that. I don't want to filter. Oh no, no, no. See, I've forgotten how to do it. Do everything. Background remove. Okay, here we go. All right, so you should have the speed puzzle website up. It should say 2 hours. That shows that you have registered. At the moment, we have 82 registrations, and yeah, a bit more in the meeting. So that, and when I do the countdown, then that will switch and it will start running up from 0, and then you'll have your exact time. When you're finished, you click done. There'll be a blue button that says done, and that's how you will record the message. Only if it doesn't work, then you can write done in the chat. Okay, so Isa, if you have a question regarding the registration, I saw that you have registered, so I'm not sure what the question is. Yes, and yeah, so Catherine, what was your highlight as a spectator during the week?
yeah, so it was the first time that I didn't go to World, so I felt a lot of FOMO. But then seeing how everyone was like suffering in the dome with the heat, I thought maybe it was the good year to skip. The highlight, I think, was just all the little dances at the end of the streams, and at some point people started to join in when they were done with their puzzle. They would also do a little dance, and I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, so I know that I did it after my semi-final. I did a puzzle pickup, and then the camera was still on me. I think the camera stayed on people longer than normal. So before, like last year, it was like you waved to the camera, and then like 3 seconds later it moved to the next person. And I noticed this year that it kind of stayed on a bit longer. So when I did my puzzle pickup, it was like still there, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? So then I started going like this, and my puzzle was falling apart. And then I put it down, and the camera was still there. So I was like, yay, and kind of dancing like that. But I noticed other people as well. Maybe it was just the awkwardness that the camera was there and you see yourself still there, that it was kind of like, okay, what do I do now? And definitely on the live stream, basically, we have to finish at the same time as the Spanish speakers. Mm-hmm. And so the guy would give us like the 1 minute or the 2 minute countdown, and he would kind of be pointing to both of us, and he would say, okay, 1 minute. and usually they would keep on talking, and so we would have to like wait, and we would kind of have to fill the time in, and then it kind of just became a joke that like they would always be talking longer, so then we had to kind of fill in the time at the end. And then we started daring people to do that as well when their teams finished. But yeah. So how about you, SJ? How did you have a chance to watch the live streams during the week? And
Yeah, I did. I watched most of them. Only ones I couldn't watch, I would drop off to take a work meeting, then come right back. So I did, but I rewatched the bits I missed. But I think my favorite bit was the pure drama of the individual final, the finish of the first three being so close, and obviously Victor's pieces on top of his puzzle, I think, misled a lot of people into thinking he was about to be the world champion, and then Veronica taking it. And it was just, I mean, it's beautiful. And it's one of the things I love about speed puzzling.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely exciting. And I think from what I've seen also from people who were taking video of the public viewing, like you just hear everyone kind of like, oh, you know, lifting up their voices and everyone cheering, and the excitement of it all. And I think it's just so exciting that at the end everyone's cheering for everyone, regardless of which country they're from. It's not that, oh, you know, my favorite didn't get it or something. It's like everyone can be joyful for Veronica, everyone can be over the moon for Victor and Kati, because it was just so exciting and everybody's just thrilled for their performances. Yeah. All right, so I think looks like everyone is registered, and we can do the reveal. All right, so everyone, you may unwrap your puzzle and cut the stickers on this one. Yeah, there's a comment in the chat that good luck to Everly. Having done all the pairs today, it will be a bit tiring. Yes, that's from MK. I know that there was an event in Estonia today, so yeah, good to see that there's some local events there. Is that correct? It was EE. EE is that country, Estonia. So yes, even 1 week after the Worlds, there was also the Swiss Championship this weekend, and already some local events popping up. All right, so just to check that the lid comes off easily, and that the stickers are cut, then place it, the puzzle right side up, back on the table. So Schmidt has switched to paper envelopes for their puzzles. So make sure that when you open it that you really give it a good shake, and sometimes the puzzles get stuck to like the sticky part. So just make sure you look really into the bag, into the envelope, to make sure that all the pieces are out. Okay, looks like everyone is ready. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, everybody.
And they are off. All right. Well, SJ, this is a puzzle that you and me have done as a puzzle tussle. I don't know when this was, like over a year ago or something like that. But let's all have a closer look at coffee art kittens. Here it is. You can see it's lots of kittens as coffee art in coffee mugs, and all the mugs have different colors and or different patterns on the rim. And also all the kittens look very different from each other. Yes.
I got the biggest smile on my face when I opened and I saw it was this one that we did in Puzzle Tussle, because I loved this image. We picked this out we pick our own puzzles and puzzle tussle. And I thought, oh, this is so up my alley. I love cats and I love coffee and I just love the artwork on the image. And but it was harder. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say too much if people are listening while they puzzle. But to me, it was harder than I thought it was going to be. You know, I did it slower than I expected when we did it. So, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's not well, I guess it depends on what your strengths are. It's not like a super fast puzzle, I don't think. I checked my speed puzzling, and of course there's a few people that are super fast, but even really fast people do this not under 40 minutes. So most people are still over the 40 minutes. So I think for this 50 plus group, I would be very surprised if somebody would manage to do this under 40, but you know, never say never. All right.
I guess this depends if anyone doing it tonight has done it before.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. We have on screen Erin from the UK. We have Alexandra from Germany. We have Amy from the UK. We have Anna from Slovenia. We have Anna Maria from Romania. And we have Angelika, the Puzzle Fox from Germany.
I just want to give a special shout out to Angelica and anyone else who is puzzling tonight with COVID. I think there are a few people with COVID in the puzzle community right now. So keep your head up and don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, that's another thing about a couple of weeks always after Worlds is that everyone gets sick. Everyone gets colds, everyone gets a little thing. So yeah, that might inhibit the puzzling prowess tonight. Yeah, so I see, for example, Anna Maria, she's puzzling on a black table. And I wonder with a puzzle like this, if it's actually helpful to do it on a darker table, because I think the colors will like pop out more. Like I had the feeling when I was doing it again now for tonight that there was just so much darkness on my table and I didn't really know where to go from there. So maybe a black table is an advantage because the colors will pop more.
Yeah, it's interesting. This specific puzzle in the last week, I think 2 or 3 times I've looked at it on my shelf and thought, "Oh, I want to redo this," and I didn't know why. Like, there's no real reason. And maybe it was something in the universe telling me it was coming up, but I didn't listen. But that's a really good question about the color of the table. I've got a sheet that's black on one side and white on the other. Or maybe I will now do this puzzle and experiment with the different backgrounds.
All right, next we have Angelina from Germany. We have Annelies from Belgium. We have Anu from Finland. We also have April from Ireland. We have Aurélie from Germany, and we have Beth from the United Kingdom. A lot of United Kingdom people tonight. We don't usually see this many this early in the alphabet.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see how many are more on the list. Well, I know I can see the registration, but go British people.
And talking about British people, Gaza Gaming in the chat is pointing out that the French name for this puzzle is Chapuccino. Cha meaning cat. And I think that's a really great name for this puzzle, actually.
It reminds me, I've never seen it in the UK, but in America, you can go in coffee shops, a lot, not all, but a lot of coffee shops, and ask for a puppuccino, which is like cream for your dog in a little coffee cup. So.
Chapuccino. Yeah, that's funny. They get very creative with naming puzzles.
It's one of our favorite things is looking at the translations, especially on Ravensburger. For some reason, the English translation is often like nothing like the other languages. So who knows what mood they get in.
I feel like it's kind of similar with German translations. I feel like they are always like extra. Okay, let's see who we have here. I lost my place a little bit. Okay, so we have Jacqueline from from Germany. We have Bibi from Denmark. We have Birgit from Germany. We have Caroline from Belgium. We have Catherine from the United States. And we have Connie from the Netherlands.
Well, I know Catherine is a cat owner, and I wonder how many cat owners there are on tonight's EJJ, and if that gives any advantage. Because I always feel like when I do dog puzzles, because I have cats and not dogs, I always think, oh, I'm not as fast at dog puzzles as I am at cat puzzles. I'm sure it makes no real difference, but yeah.
Yeah, I think if you have like an affinity for something and you're like, oh, I like this, I think it does give you an advantage. So my advice for people in general is to just every time they see the puzzle, just like think it's the best puzzle they've ever seen. And then it'll be easier. Yeah.
So if you're not a fan of cats, tell yourself you are for the next, hour or so.
Exactly. Yeah, we see a few different strategies going on. Some people started building the border. Other people, like Bibi, for example, I see she has grabbed just some colors or textures that stick out to her and started building little islands. What was your strategy to build this one? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I suspect I built more of the kind of cups and saucers first, but I guess that was over a year ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, so I did it again just a couple of days ago, and I picked out, like, for example, there's a green cup that really stuck out to me. So that was one of the first things that I grabbed. And then there's a yellow cup that also really screamed out to me, but I didn't really build the border. So I just kind of, it just kind of slowly kind of came together, like pick and place style, I guess, where it was just kind of all scattered and then like little islands that eventually connected.
Sorry, I just have to interrupt for a moment. Sabina, if you can hear us, can you just angle your camera down a bit more towards the table? It's showing a lot of the wall at the moment, and we need to see more like where your pieces are. If you can do that, Sabina, thank you.
Okie dokie. Who do we have? We have Eleanor from France. We have Elisa from Denmark. We also have Evili from Estonia. We have Fanny from Hungary. We have Freya from Denmark. And we have Gabriela from Romania.
I like Michelle's fact in the YouTube chat that there are 30 cats hidden in the image altogether. I don't remember there being that many. That's crazy.
Yeah. My favorite cat is the croissant cat. So
it's just mine too.
It just looks delicious. Like you just want to eat it.
Yeah, buttery cat.
Yeah. So when I did this puzzle the first time, I think my time was like 1 hour and 14 minutes or something like that. but this was almost, I want to say almost even 2 years ago, maybe, or 1.5 years ago, or something like that. And when I did it again a couple of days ago, it was like 55, almost 56 minutes. So that's kind of like a good guess for like an average speed puzzler who loves cats.
I think when we did it for Puzzle Tussle, Ellie did it in 55 minutes. And I did it in an hour and 3. So we were all kind of staggered out there. But yeah, that was an amazing time from Ellie. So excited to see what we get tonight.
Yeah, and I'm actually really excited to see that Gabriela has prepared like little piles. So they're like ready to go. She has them like lined up, and once she's done with the border, she can just like grab the piles and get going.
How do you feel about doing the border on this one? Like, would you do it sooner or later with this one?
I did the parts of the border that have a cup on them, and then all the other pieces of the border are just kind of black with like sprinkles on it. So I left those for later, but at some point you want to do them because they do give your puzzle like a shape, like where to go. And I think it's just personal preference. You know, I know that some people really like doing the border first, no matter what, and other people don't really care about the border. Ooh, let me quickly introduce who's there. I see something that I like a lot in Ilona's table. Okay, so we have Fanny from Hungary. We have Haga from Germany. We have Hannah from the UK. We have Helle from Denmark. We also have Henriette from Denmark. We have Ilona, who I mentioned already before, from Germany. And then in the bottom right, we have Isa from the Netherlands. And I just wanted to point out Ilona's like amazing pre-sorting that she has going on, and she has it like kind of spread out in this like rainbow formation, so that whenever she sees something that gets her interest, she can like grab it from wherever, and everything's like equally spaced away from her workspace. So yeah, I really like that. It looks so neat.
The opposite of how I puzzle. I aspire to being much more neat and tidy, but I'm a chaos puzzler, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say unfortunately. It's just, you know, everyone has their own style. I'm not as neat as Ilona. I am relatively organized when it comes to puzzling, but I don't sort up front. I don't have the patience to sort everything up front. If I had more patience, I would do it. Because I think it does save time. Because often when you're busy in the puzzle, like I then just get distracted with like, oh, here's a piece from here. Oh, and there's a piece from this other thing. And this piece goes with that. And I don't know if that's slower or faster than if I had like piles and I could see she just finished one thing and boom, she grabs the next thing. Yeah, I just think that's really neat.
I asked Dan to bring me this chat. I don't know. It's making me go away. But anyway, I've got it now, so I can look at it more closely.
Yeah, and then in the top, we also have Hannah, who is utilizing boards. And I've seen a few people that have been using trays or like, 8 puzzle boards to help with the puzzles. We also have on screen Isabel from France. We have Eva from the Czech Republic. We have Janine from Germany. We have Jenny from Finland. We have Jessica from the United States, and we have so we have Jessica H from the United States, and we have Jessica W from Germany. And Isabel has done really good progress. She has parts of the border done, and she has like a few like islands floating around already. And if we look at Jessica's screen, she has like 4 of the mugs basically done, but they're not arranged yet or anything. So she just kind of has them there, but they're not in place yet of where they're supposed to go later. Jenny is kind of building like from the middle outwards. Like she has the big mug in the middle done with that's the one that has the cat croissant with it. And yeah, so she's like, how did they call this at Worlds? Star bursting. If you like start in the middle and you're like,
is that what Jim calls it? I can't remember. It was something like that at least. Yeah. And someone tell us in the chat.
all right, we have a few predictions for time. So there's somebody who says 45 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah, Sandra confirms sunbursting. Thanks. We need like a dictionary for all the puzzle lingo for all of these things. Does anyone else have like another time guess? What do you think would be the fastest time for this?
I'm gonna go 48:07. Gonna write
Yeah,
that down.
I think anything under 50 will be like amazing. But I also think it'll be in the 40s. What would be my guess? I'm gonna go like in between the 45 and 48. So I'm gonna be like 46:30.
Write that too.
All right, on the screen now we have Jim from the Netherlands. We also have Jody from the United Kingdom. We have Jonna from Finland. We have Judith from Germany. We have Karen from the United States. I wonder if this is someone that's related to Sammy Brownlow because they have the same last name. And then we also have Katarzyna from Poland.
Yeah, Karen is Sammy's mother.
Ah. I mean, there must be like thousands of people named Brownlow, but I'm just always assuming because there's a lot of don't you think this as well? There's a lot of like family relations within puzzling. We have lots of sisters that are puzzling, or like parents and children that are like into speed puzzling and stuff. So
yeah. I mean, especially I don't know any other Brownlows personally, and it feels like the same for me. My surname is not very common, so if another Bodell starts speed puzzling, someone would probably assume they're my relation, but they're not. I can tell you they're not.
yeah, look at what Jody's doing there, and she's also on a darker table. So maybe the darker tables have the advantage because she has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like almost six of the cups built, and they are in place where they are supposed to go. Like this is really great progress. We're at about 21 minutes, so that's really good progress. And yeah, I wonder if they're onto something with the darker table for darker puzzles.
It's interesting, something I've been doing lately It kind of came about by accident, but was I was doing the same puzzle over and over again, just out of curiosity, because I haven't done that in a long time. And so I've been doing that with several puzzles, just doing it over and over again. And one thing I realized is one thing you can do if you do the same puzzle over and over again is once you hit a level where you're not really getting faster times, that is the perfect time to experiment with a variable, like if you have a black background or a white background. So if I do this puzzle however many times before I kind of plateau, then I can change the color of my table and see how much it affects it. And then I'll know for sure, or like reasonably for sure, that's the key. Oh, it was the white background or the black background or whichever that made the difference. But yeah, it's a top tip for people with lots of spare time.
Yeah, I think that is a really good tip, because often you don't get faster and you're just kind of hovering around the same time. So yeah, it's a good idea to then bring in some other variables. Right now on screen we also have Katrin from Germany. We have Christina from Hungary. We have Kira from the Netherlands, who we will be interviewing later today. Then we also have Laura from the UK. We have Lena from Germany, and we have Lisa from Denmark. By the way, I'm really trying my best to pronounce everyone's name as close to what I think it should be. But if I'm like constantly mispronouncing your name, please let me know, because I will make a note and try to not repeat it.
I also don't know how to pronounce some people's names, but I would trust, if I trust anyone, I trust Catherine to say people's names right. So
yeah, I think the advantage is that I do know like 5 languages, but I don't know, for example, I don't know any of the Slavic languages. So I'm always, I don't know, I'm like guessing.
yeah, I need to try a Slavic language sometime. That would be fun. Hard, I think, but fun.
Yeah, I'm really interested. In fact, I think it's really interesting to see like how some people went like the chaos route and some people went like super organized, and then other people went like kind of a mix between the two, where their field where they are puzzling is very organized, but their pieces don't look organized at all.
I also really like watching puzzlers' hands when they're puzzling, because there's such a range of movement that people have. Some people have the like just really jagged, quick, just always moving hand motions, and some people are so slow and deliberate and almost look like, oh, they must be slow, but then they're world champion.
Yeah, it's this kind of like frantic puzzling versus more like a controlled, I guess, more deliberate puzzling style. Let's see. Okay, so we have Lynn from Belgium. We have Madara from Latvia. We have Margrit from South Africa. Oh, so we have Margrit M from South Africa, and we have Margrit K from the Netherlands. And then we also have Maria from Finland. Oh, so okay, we have Maria H from Finland, and we have Maria TB from Sweden.
That's the lucky thing when you're called SJ. You rarely get a row of SJs.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know any other SJ. I mean, I know lots of people who go by initials, but I don't know anyone that's like exactly S and J. Yeah. But yeah, Madara is doing really well. I think she has like a little bit of a border and she's like filling in the cups. I think that's kind of the method that we will see with most people, is that it'll just look very patchy until a certain time, and then suddenly like it'll all come together. Margrit, the one from the Netherlands, is also at a similar spot doing really well. having a few of the cups in place. How many cups are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 12 in total. Just for the people watching, you can kind of then see like how far along are they based on how many cups have they built.
I definitely know that Dan's brought me the puzzle to look at. What I remember most struggling with them as well. I did the black interspersed bits last, so I struggled with that, I guess. But more than that, I think it was actually the coffee foam on top of the cups was harder to distinguish than I thought it would be. Like some of it, like the rainbow's easy, but other bits were harder than I thought they would be.
Yeah, there's a few of the foam bits that are very similar, like the one, for example, from the top left, the pinkish cup, and the one in the in the bottom left. They have kind of a similar style of foam, but there's some that are also easy to see, like the one in the middle has these like rainbowy kind of glitter specks like on it. The orange one is kind of more a like a black and white kind of a graphic type of image, I guess. And the one on the bottom right doesn't even have a cat in it, or does it? Or is that a cat?
I think it is a cat, kind of.
It is a cat.
You know, doing a arc or an arch in the coffee.
I just noticed that now. All right, we're watching Michal from Poland, just as Miriam from the Netherlands, Muni from Germany, Nadia from Indonesia, Natasha from Austria, and Natalie from Germany. Yeah, Nadia is doing very, very well. I'd say she has, like, you know, you have like the structures kind of in place, and maybe you have the outer edges of the cups, but not the inner thing yet. But there it looks like everything is in the spot where it's supposed to be. I also really like how on Natalie's, it's kind of like this cat that like emerges from this like pile of pieces, and it's just like like the cat is shining from the middle.
The clouds are parting and the cat is there.
Yeah.
I've opened my box. I've got further and further into it, but just putting out what Michelle said at the beginning about the paper bag and the sticky flap. And I actually really don't like that in a paper bag. Look, I like paper bags, but I just want one that I can tear and that doesn't have sticky stuff on it. Even for slow puzzling, I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree. When I did this a couple of days ago, I did have a few pieces that stuck to the envelope, and yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing, I guess. If you're just casually puzzling, it's like whatever. But for speed puzzling, it's the little things.
Yeah. I remember the first time doing a speed puzzle in a competition that had a paper bag with a sticky flap. It wasn't a Schmidt. I can't remember what it was, but it was very similar to this bag. And I had so many pieces stuck in the folds because it's like a folded bag. And I just thought, oh man, I wish I'd like known beforehand. But you know, I learned. Now I know with that type of bag to really make sure I get everything out of the bag.
Yeah, for sure. And we just passed the 30-minute mark, and everyone is doing really, really great right now. I know this is not like the easiest puzzle, especially now if you're starting to lose light, depending on where you are. But everyone's doing really great. So we have Nicole from Germany. We have Nina T from Slovenia. We have Nina W. from Austria. We have Nora from Finland. We have Olga from Poland. And we have Rachel from Denmark. Yeah, and look at Nicole's setup there. Again, it's somebody with a dark table. And like, don't you think like the pieces pop way more, like even on the screen like this? If I like look at her thing, it looks like, oh, it's a spread of colors. And if I look at like Rachel's table, who she's like puzzling on a whiteboard, the pieces just look darker. I don't know. Maybe it's the cameras.
Yeah, it's really interesting because like you know, if you asked me 30 minutes ago that question without looking at anyone's table, I would have said, oh no, it's got a black background. The image has a black background. Surely a white table would be better. But definitely, like you're pointing out, I see it, and I do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna experiment and try a black background.
Yeah, it sounds counterintuitive, but when I'm thinking like of color theory and just the more contrast you have, the less you're able to see the colors. Whereas if the contrast is smaller, then the colors will be more visible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a theory I have. I don't know.
Well, I have some other really dark puzzles, like that Ravensburger Black Wolf. That's almost all black. Yeah, I'll try some of those on a black background and see how I get on.
We have also Ramona from Switzerland. We have Rike from Denmark. We have Robert from Sweden. We have Sabine from Germany. Sandra from Peru. And Sanna from Finland. And Sanna is cruising. I mean, she is like going into the last like 5th or 6th of this puzzle. I mean, she's almost done.
Very, very well, close to the finish. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a puzzle where you're gonna slow down a little bit at the end. Like if we look at her pieces, we can see that a lot of these pieces are just like dark. It looks like at the top she has collected all of the remaining edge pieces, maybe, and there are quite some big gaps still to fill. So yeah, we should probably keep an eye on Sanna. And
I just mentioned real quick, you said Sandra from Peru, but she wasn't on the screen. So maybe she's got a different name in the chat.
Sorry, it wasn't Sandra from Peru. It was the other Sanna. Two Sannas, yeah. I'm sorry. Other Sanna R from Finland. So we also have Sarah from Spain. We have Saskia from Estonia. We have Smilla from Sweden. We have Steffi from Germany. And we have Taru from Finland. And we're coming towards the close of the alphabet. We're slowly moving there. And then we can focus on a few of the other people who are like, yeah, more in the lead right now. Smilla is doing amazing too. She is getting there where all her islands slowly are going to be connected. Saskia has all of her islands connected, but there's a row of cups still missing at the bottom. Like all these, there's like a bunch of blue cups at the bottom that, yeah, I thought out of all the cups were probably the most, the hardest. Yeah, they were not so easily distinguishable because they're all blue or like a dark green, and the pieces of those look very similar. But Sanna V from Finland is, yeah, so far the person who is the furthest in the lead, I would say. Yeah, and now we had Sandra from Peru on screen as well, who is also doing a great job, by the way. She also has all of her islands connected and filling in those gaps. Then we also have Taro from Finland, I already had. Teija from Finland, and Thomas from Norway. And then we also have Tuli from Finland, and Valentina from Belgium.
I did a quick recce and looked on my speed puzzling, and Asana VT has done this puzzle before, about a month ago, with a very good time. So
All right.
we're in store for something good here.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm looking at her now, I think, could she do it under the 40 minutes, maybe, or just in the low 40s? Like, that's definitely possible. That seems possible to me.
Definitely, I retract my earlier guess at the finish time. It's wrong. It's going to be lower.
That doesn't work anymore. You said you
Oh.
cannot you cannot like 5 minutes before someone finishes like change your guess.
No.
All right, then we really near the end of the alphabet now. So we have Vesna on screen, who is also, I think, live streaming this on her YouTube channel. So if you want to have more like insight into her, it looks very chaotic on her table as well. Then we have Williams from Latvia. We have Wendy from the United States, and we have Zach, who is from the UK. And then we also have Jody on screen, who is doing an excellent job as well, and who is up there with the, yeah, almost as far as Sana, actually, not that far away.
I think Zach, I'll point him out for a second. I noticed at Worlds he did amazing. Like, I mean, he's a solid puzzler anyway, but I think he upped his game at Worlds and had some really good results there. So shout out to Zach. Yeah, I checked. I mean, Jody's doing so well. I thought, has she done this before? But not according to my speed puzzling. So I think she's doing really, really good for the first time. She's doing this.
Yeah, I mean, some people, it's also just like, sometimes it's just your type of puzzle. And then, or you maybe have done like recently a puzzle that is very similar to that. We also have Nadia on screen and Nina, if I'm not mistaken, who are also both doing really well. But yeah, Sana is coming into the close.
Oh my goodness, last few pieces here.
Yeah, but look at how scattered these pieces are across the puzzle. So these black pieces in the end, they're not so easy to place. And yeah, you really have to keep searching for where the holes are. Let's go, Sana. Only like a handful of pieces left. And there we go. We're placing them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 pieces, 5 pieces.
Oh gosh, no, I remember this part.
Oh, come on. You're so close to the 40 minutes. Ah!
Oh, she's got it. I'm sure she has it.
Oh, they were struggling with some pieces. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yay.
So good though.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
no.
piece missing. Okay. Have a look if it's maybe glued to the thing or something.
Uh-oh, is it gonna be in the bag?
Congratulations, Sana.
Oh no.
Yeah, wow, that was like 40 minutes and
Wow.
just a couple of seconds.
She found the piece.
Yeah, 40 minutes and 20 seconds. That's a really, really great time, Sana. Good job.
That's amazing. Yeah, well done. Catch your breath now.
Yeah, and then we don't have a lot of time to catch our breath because look at Jody. Look at her. She is also getting there. She has all of her pieces off to one side. There's a few pieces still that I can see that definitely that are not just black. But yeah, she's getting there and she's doing a really, really good job. We also have Nina on screen. We have Nadia. We have, who is this? Why can't I read it? Sorry, there we go. We have Ilona who is doing amazing. Ilona was the one who had everything very
Super
well
sorted,
sorted out before, and we can see now that it paid off to do this sort. You can just grab and go, and she has kept the edge for last or almost last. It looks like she's placing the edge right now. But yeah, that's definitely a strategy you can pursue with this puzzle. Yeah, Madara has like lots of holes everywhere, but is also very close to connecting almost everything. There's like the bottom right corner that is still kind of hanging loose. Nina has connected everything and is working on just filling in the gaps. And so is Lisa, so is Freya. Freya is also hasn't done a complete border. But I think from what I can see at least, it looks like Jody might be up for a second if she keeps this up, if there's not like a sniper hiding that we don't see.
Come on, Jody, you've got it.
Yeah, I was expecting that all of these, that probably most people would be ending up with the black pieces last and just kind of filling in gaps here and there because, to be honest, they do look all the same, but there's less of them than you might think in the beginning, because a lot of them do have some color or something on them, like there's cookies, there's spoons, there's little things to kind of guide you, but there's like I don't know, maybe like 15, 20 pieces that are literally just look the same way. You just have to go by shape.
Yeah. It's good practice for when you get in those spots where you just have to go by shapes. Because I obviously haven't done that Paris rainbow puzzle from Worlds, but I heard quite a few people saying it was the better you were at shape recognition, the faster you could do it because it was such solid colors.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing to be adults our age, talking about shape recognition, which is something you learn when you're a toddler. Square, triangle. It's different shapes, more complicated shapes.
Slightly more complicated shapes, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see if there might be anything in my new psychology study that I'm doing that I can do experiments with puzzling. And Jody is done. Congratulations.
Yay. Well done.
Well done, Jody.
It's amazing. Uh-oh.
Congrats. So Jody finished in 45 minutes and 27. That is really close to one of the guesses that we had. Just a couple of seconds off.
Graham guessed 45-45, so
Yeah.
he was betting on Jody. All right, who
Alright.
might be coming in for third?
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of puzzlers that are kind of in the same spot right now. So we have Nina, who is like, yeah, filling in those last gaps. Then we have Ilona, who is like, she is still very methodical about filling in the pieces. Like now she's filling in everything that still has a little bit of white on it. And yeah, see, she has these pieces like sorted out. And she's just, yeah, they just go in. She like picks one up and boom.
I can't remember who said it on the live stream during Worlds. Oh man, I can't remember. Who was it? Anyway, maybe an Australian, but someone was saying that they have a mantra that they repeat when they're puzzling: pick it up, put it in, pick it up, put it in, pick it up, put it in.
Yeah.
I need to try that. No. Yeah, speaking of cats, my cats are crying for dinner. It's not their dinner time, but they're crying for dinner.
That's so funny because mine, I can hear it from the other room and it is almost his dinner time. So normally I'm the one who feeds the cat and also the dog, and it's always at the same time. And if I'm not there, they have to like let Jan know that he has to feed them.
It's funny. I think Dan, it depends on what meal of the day. Dan probably gives them well more than half of their meals. But I find like I'm exactly on time. I do not give them food early. But when I'm home alone with them, they won't meow. But if Dan's at home, they will meow. It's very strange.
They know they can manipulate him better.
Yes, I think so.
So I've just been watching Ilona puzzle, and like right now she's busy putting in the borders everywhere. Oh, okay. Well, okay. She just switched to something else, but just before I started talking, she was just putting in like piece, piece,
Yeah.
piece, and they just fell into place. Yeah, it was really amazing to watch. Yeah, you don't often get the chance to watch people puzzle as closely as you get here when you're watching the EJJs. I think it's so good for yeah, learning to puzzle, looking at different techniques, kind of yeah, maybe not really comparing, but just you know, pick up some tips maybe from people who are like puzzling a little bit faster than you do, and see if you can apply any of that in your own puzzling. Yeah, Ilona is almost there. She only has like a few. There's a couple of pieces still in the middle missing. Most of them are like border pieces. And yeah, at the speed that she's putting them in, she'll be done. Can she do under 50? Maybe not quite, but it'll just be a couple of seconds over 50, I think.
Yeah, less than 10 pieces.
Let's go, Ilona.
Oh, so two
And
more.
woo!
Yeah. Now we have a podium. Amazing.
Yay. Oh, click done. Yeah, you have done it. You did it. You did it. Congratulations. 50 minutes, 31 seconds. Well done, Ilona. Yeah, that's so good. That's such a great time. almost out of the 50+ club with this one, but not quite.
Just looking at who's coming now, because I think maybe Yana is getting quite close to fourth. Oh, so is Sandra, though. Oh.
Yeah, I think there's a few people that are very close to finishing right now. And I think it'll be like a big, like Freya is like at a very similar stage as Nina, for example. And then we also have Eva, who is also like kind of around the same stage. So yeah, I would say 4th, 5th, 6th. Lisa E is also kind of there. Zach is getting there. Like he still has to put in the border and like some pieces in the middle that are missing. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are getting super close. Jacqueline is also doing really well. And yeah, we hope we're going to get you all on camera, because I think now there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be done around the same time. And that's always difficult to spot everyone.
And that's the worst part about organizing a competition, whether it's something like this and, you know, making sure to catch the finish in that way, or just having a judge there in person with a piece of paper. It's so hard when everyone's finishing at similar times.
Yeah, oh,
Yana.
yay! Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yay, congratulations. 52 minutes and 30 seconds. Well done.
They're all giving me something to aim for when I go and do this.
I think you should aim to beat my time.
Yeah. Well, it's a good time. You had a really good time.
Yeah, I honestly, I was surprised. And we have Nadia who finished. Congratulations. Nadia, yeah, from Indonesia, but she lives in Germany, if I'm not mistaken.
It is a cool t-shirt.
Yeah. Are band shirts back in style?
I see them in shops, so I think they are. Yeah.
Yes, yes. My time has come. I've kept them for 20 years in my closet.
You've been waiting for this.
Yeah. So we have 5 finishers, and we are still under 55 minutes.
Oh, Kira. Kira. It's Kira.
Yes, Kira, you're done. Oh, are you not in the app? Okay, Kira didn't use the timer. All right. Yay, okay, Kira, number 6. It's like, where do we look? To see everyone's vision. I'm having trouble keeping up because yeah, I look at the live stream, but the live stream has a delay. So I'm trying to find people in the meeting. Like I can see Zach is almost there. I can see, but I cannot see everyone in the meeting. I can see Eva is like super close. Freya, I think Freya's done. Yes?
It's coming in fast and furious. Yeah, Freya.
Yes. Yeah, okay, so we had a couple of finishers, and okay, Kira did use the timer, but that's a different time. So in the meantime, we had Smilla from Sweden who finished with 54 minutes and 27 seconds. Then 4 seconds later, we had Lisa from Denmark finish. Then like 15 seconds ish after that, we had Nikki finish from Germany. Then only like, what is this? Maybe 30 seconds later, we had Eva finish. Then Freya finished 11th or 12th, no, 11th. And then Sandra from Peru finished just 10 seconds ago. And now Zach finished like 5 seconds ago. Congratulations. So we have 13 finishers right now, and we're just at 56 minutes. Can we get to 20 finishers under the hour? I think it's possible. Like Jenny looks close, Taru looks really close, Nina looks very close.
You know,
Lynn
I
looks
think we're
close.
gonna we're gonna do it.
All right. Well, this was super exciting. Like I said, I missed like everyone almost to finish. But we don't want to keep our interviewees for that long. So maybe if Sana, our winner of today, if you are there, you can turn on your camera. And then you can tell us all about. Hi.
Hi,
Hello. Congratulations.
thank you.
How do you feel about your time, about the puzzle?
I don't know. I like this puzzle very much. I have made this like 1 year ago, a first time, and then my time was maybe 1 hour and 26 minutes or something like that. But I am practiced very much after that. So when I see that the box is Schmidt size, I do again my Schmidt's puzzle. So I do also this one. So now I remember very well everything. So it's go very quickly.
Yeah. I just want to say for anyone watching this who's maybe new to speed puzzling or thinking about trying it, this is a success story. Like that's more than 50% faster than, or no, more than 100% faster than. I can't do numbers. You know what I mean? You've improved so much since the first time you did it to today. That was so impressive. You almost got under 40 minutes. So really well done.
Yeah, I drop pieces and I have stuck in the paper pack like many pieces. So I must do, if this doesn't happen, it maybe go under.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's
But yeah,
okay.
I am very happy about that time. This
What
is
do you-
maybe my second best time ever, I think.
That's really good.
If count, yeah, I have one puzzle that I have done many times, and this puzzle is something where I have a very much better time, but I think this is the second best.
Well, if you've done this 3 times, and you've done that other one a bunch of times, that's
Yeah,
a big difference.
I have done this this is fourth time.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, do you like Schmidt? Do you like the quality?
Yeah, I like Schmidt very much. I like the quality. Before speed puzzling, I like Schmidt, but then after that, most of my puzzles in Ravensburger, because of every nationals and so on in Ravensburger. So,
Well, is it nice to do something different than Ravensburger?
yeah, I did many brands, but yeah, Schmidt is one of my favorite.
I like all the puzzles behind you. It gives you a really nice
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
So did
I maybe have a little problem or something, but yeah, I have maybe.
oh my goodness. I didn't expect that. That's great.
I don't think it's a problem.
No, I think it's a solution. That's beautiful. Yeah. Well, how long have you been speed puzzling for?
uh, 1.5 year.
Okay.
My first time speed puzzling was in competition, and that is it maybe the cool way begin speed puzzling. That was some Finnish online competition, and that one was Wrightsfield, Ballyfries field,
Yeah.
if I remember that name correct.
Yeah.
And
That's so hard.
takes like 2 hours and like 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's a hard
Yeah.
one. Even real like the best puzzlers in the world are slow on that puzzle. So
But yeah,
so you did that
More
and you
than-
still wanted to keep puzzling.
I was how anyone do under hour or under 30 minutes? I can't understand. But first I was my pieces was everywhere around. I haven't any system. I puzzle on floor, so I haven't any table, and so I am changes a couple of things after that. And I have so bad light also. Now I
Oh,
have very much better.
yeah. What kind of light do you have? Do you have ceiling light or lamps?
I have like this one,
Okay.
a couple of different.
Okay.
This is
Oh.
not best option because sometimes you can see so good your pieces, but this is what I have now.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any local competitions that you do in Finland in person?
We have 2 or 3 weeks. I don't remember, but it's come marathon.
Oh, yeah.
But it is group.
Okay.
So yeah, it is the next one.
Are you participating in that?
Yeah,
Okay. Good. Good.
that is first marathon where I go and first marathon in Finland. So
Yeah. No, I just saw it on Instagram being advertised today. So that's exciting. I will watch it if they put it on YouTube, but they might not want to do that. So, no. And so that's. Do you know how many? Is it 10 hours? A 10-hour marathon?
I think it is 6 hour.
6 hour. Okay. Interesting. That's much more reasonable, actually. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Have you ever done a 6-hour marathon, Catherine? Because you do so many.
No, I haven't done a 6-hour marathon. I have done 8, I have done 10, and I have done 24.
20.
Yeah. The 8-hour marathons are easy. I mean, if you're a person who likes to puzzle and also, sometimes does like 1,000-piece puzzles on your own and things like that, I think the 8 hours it's just a working day, It's not that That, I mean, and you have breaks in between. I mean, I'm not puzzling like straight for 8 hours. Like you do have breaks to eat and things like that. So I think it goes well. But anything more than that is like kind of exhausting, and you enter this like state of just like happy delusion, you know, where you're just like not quite all there, but like puzzling still works.
Yeah.
And,
Autopilot.
exactly. But and then while you're doing it, you think, why am I doing this? And then as soon as you're home, you're like, can I do this again next weekend?
That's what they say about having babies. When you have the first one, you say never again, but then you forget and you have another one.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that.
Me either. Well, do you puzzle with anyone else on a regular basis, Sana? Do you have family or friends that are your regular partners?
In Nordic, I puzzle with Jukka
Oh,
Sirel.
yeah.
And in Nationals, I puzzled with my sister.
Huh.
But yeah, not speed puzzling. We have done with my family or with my sister every Christmas and some other holidays. So, but yeah.
That's nice. I think a lot of people do that at the holidays. Their family likes to do puzzles. Oh gosh. Well,
All
what's
right.
your? Oh, go ahead, Catherine.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just thinking, I'm just looking at the time and I'm thinking we might need to wrap this interview up if we want to get to our second and third. And then we also have Kira who's going to talk to us later. So maybe to close off, are you signed up for more EJJs? Was this like your last time in the 50+ club?
I have 5 times up 50, so technically I can, but I asked some people, can I yet come plus 50? But yeah, technically I can, but I don't know. Yeah, it is 5 times under on sub 50 times first try. So
Yeah, I think you have one more that you need to get sub 50 before.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on your
Thank you.
amazing time. And yeah, then we'll see you at an EJJ soon, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Sana.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm always so happy to meet people and talk to people that I haven't talked to before. So I'm always happy to hear what they're up to. And Michelle just reminded me not to forget about the theme of today's. Yeah, I totally forgot to ask her, but we'll talk about the answers to the questions with our next interviewees. So if Jody is still here, I think she is still there, then you can just turn on your camera.
I see Jody.
Hello.
Hello. Hi,
How's it going?
congratulations.
Good, thank you. Yeah, very exciting. Never got a place in an EJJ, so that's exciting.
Yeah, nice. Have you done this puzzle before, or was it the first time?
Yeah, I've done the puzzle before. I think this is definitely a lesson to everyone. Make sure you do your homework. So I think Graham had worked out it was or guessed it was a Schmidt and just put the pile of all the Schmidts we own in front of me yesterday. So I worked, also the ones that haven't been used for an EJJ. So I worked through them all yesterday, and it definitely helps. Like, I don't look at the box at all, so having done a puzzle before is really, really helpful. So yeah, I was 5 minutes faster than I did it yesterday. So that was very good, very exciting. Pleased with that.
Well, even
Yeah,
your
that's amazing.
first time is very, very fast. So well done.
I did also, to be fair, I did also do this one at the end of August because I think we got the boxes mixed up, and I thought the one I did at the start of September was a Schmidt. So I have done it more than once before.
Very
But
nice.
still, yeah.
Awesome. Well, did you like the puzzle?
Yeah, I absolutely love this puzzle.
Oh,
I think it's such a lovely choice, and it's just a really nice, happy, like colourful. There's lots of like little surprises across the picture, which are all beautiful. And yeah, definitely like a puzzle that I like, I'll do so much quicker than one I don't like. So that another one I did yesterday, it was horrible. It was like safari or something, and it took me so much longer. So I'm glad this is the one that came up.
Good. Well, I'm sure Michelle aims to please. So,
Mm.
do you have a favorite cat on the box, on the image?
Ooh, I really like the one in the red cup, which he looks so like intense and angry, and every time I build that cat, it makes me laugh.
It does, yeah. I'm just gonna hold it. I don't know if people can see it.
Yeah, you pick up the piece that has its eyes on, and you're like, well, who is this cat? He doesn't belong in this puzzle. But no, he's there. The only angry cat.
He's misunderstood. I think he's misunderstood. That's
It's also in a red cup as well, so that's full angry signs.
But these cats that have that just naturally have an angry look on their face, he's probably just one of those cats, they're just like,
Yeah,
my girl cat looks like that. Every photo I post, people say, "Oh, she looks mad." And I'm like, "No, she's really happy. I promise." An RBF, but anyway. Well, let's talk about worlds. Shall we talk about worlds?
yeah, you put like a great answer to the question. Do you remember what you wrote, or do you want me to read it out?
Okay, to be honest, I don't remember, but I'm sure it was very positive because I had an absolutely fantastic time and I loved it, despite like the dome being absurd. And also I got this cold, so I was really ill the whole week and still kind of suffering with a cough. But yeah, survived the dome. Didn't throw up on any puzzles during the heats, which felt like a real achievement at the time. But yeah, it was so good. It was really, really nice hanging out with all the puzzle people for an entire week, meeting lots of people that we know kind of from the Puzzle Guzzle and from EJJs, and then meeting new people as well, and swapping badges, doing different puzzle challenges that people are running, and yeah, it was really good. A lovely week. Would do it again, even despite the dome.
Was it your first time at Worlds?
No, we went last year as well. Actually, I met SJ at Worlds last year, just on the final day. So that's when we first met. But it was definitely much better this year. Last year we stayed a little bit out of the city, so we were like driving in for all the competition, and then it was just exhausting. This year we knew to get somewhere in the centre, and just knowing a lot more people going into it, you kind of straight in the fun from day one. But yeah, I mean, even people I hadn't met before were lovely and welcoming, and yeah, it's just a lovely place to be.
I feel like there should be in future editions of World Championships, there should be shorter period for competing, like have all the competitions done kind of like in a 3 or 4 day period, and then just like solid fun the rest of the time, because like that's the thing, we all have so much fun when we're all together and meet new people and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah,
I have a great idea for this. At least I think it's good if there would be like one hotel that would be blocked for all of the puzzlers, so we would all stay at the same hotel. Already then you would have, just the hotel lobby would be a place to puzzle and do stuff and just like hang out more in more of a chill area with couches and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
At US Nationals 2 years ago, the one time I went, it was all in the hotel, the competition, and everyone stayed in the same place. So it was fantastic because like you could just roll out of bed and go see who's puzzling in that round and not have to like schlep around in the heat and all of that. So I recommend it.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Well, if you could move the world championship somewhere else and anywhere in the world, where is like your ideal destination for to go for a week to puzzle?
I'm going to say Birmingham, UK. I think that's a fantastic location. It would be
The
amazing.
NEC
Like,
is right there.
yeah, the NEC, perfect venue. Yeah, I actually think that I find the travel bit of it like exhausting, and you know, having to remember everything you want to pack and all of that. So to just have puzzle stuff local to me, that sounds perfect. So everyone, come on over.
Well, let's start a petition for UK Nationals at least to be in Birmingham.
Yeah,
I would support that, honestly. Like even like if it's so much easier to get to Birmingham for us in London than everywhere else. Anyway, sorry.
Well, you know, for everyone who is not from the UK, I have to say that UK might be a little bit annoying for everyone else just because of currency changes.
Mm.
yeah, but it's exciting. You get some new currency to play with. It's an
Yeah.
opportunity.
I haven't had any cash in a long time. Is King Charles on the money now? Who knows?
Couldn't tell you.
Yes.
Couldn't tell you.
We don't use cash
Well,
anymore.
I'm being told yes, he is.
Oh Lord.
You know, Luxembourg is getting a new euro coin now because the Grand Duke is abdicating, and we're getting a new Grand Duke, and they just revealed like the design for the euro coins like a couple of days ago. So I don't know, at the time when the euro came out, lots of people were collecting like the specific euros from like all the countries, and they had these like booklets. So if anyone is still doing that, like 25 years later, you can have a new coin. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, well,
Oh yeah, in the UK we have loads of like fun coins. The 50p's have all the different they do like, I don't know what you call it, like limited edition 50p's. Like when we had the Commonwealth Games, there was like this whole series that you can collect. So we're big coin collectors here. It's definitely something you want to come and enjoy. I think I'm pitching to you, right, Catherine? You're running Worlds next year.
No. I mean, I might.
Perfect. We'll bear Birmingham in mind then.
we have an announcement later. No, just kidding.
No. All right. Thanks so much, Jodie, for speaking with us and staying. Congratulations on your amazing time. I feel like 45 minutes is like bonkers for this type of puzzle. So yeah, congratulations. And yeah, we'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, in the meantime, we had quite a few finishers. It looks like there were 64 finishers of 88. So yeah, we're getting there. We have about yeah, still about like 40 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of time for people to finish their puzzles. And yes, all right, let's see if Ilona is still here. Our third place of today with 50 minutes and 31 seconds.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Oh, congratulations. And let me be the first one to tell you, I really, really enjoyed the way that you were doing the puzzle. I really liked that you made, like, you were so organized when you were doing the puzzle, and like I could see it also while you were puzzling, that you were like being very like strategic and in opposition to like what we were talking about before, not like hectic, but very deliberate about everything. So yeah, that's really cool.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm still quite new to speed puzzling, and that's my usual way of working my way through a puzzle, sorting everything. I mostly do 1,000-piece puzzles, and yeah, and I like all the sorting beforehand, but I have learned that if you want to get fast times, you can't sort that much. So when I started sorting this puzzle, I thought, okay, that's it. I'm not going to have a good time. But I have done the puzzle before, so I have to admit that I've done it like, I think even 3 times or something like that. So because I'm a big fan of cats, and I just absolutely love that puzzle. So yeah. So
yeah, it's a lovely puzzle.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see on your bookshelves, it looks like some teacups with cats or a cat behind you.
Yeah.
So it's very, very on brand, this puzzle for you.
I've got loads of mugs and cups, and there must be cats on them and all that. So that's why I did have that puzzle already. So yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful puzzle. Yeah.
It is indeed. So any puzzle where there are cats on, I'll have it already probably.
Do you have cats? Do you have cats of your own?
I used to have cats, but when they died, I thought, it's better because I'm working full time and all that. So I thought it's better to give it a break. But I still miss them, although it's like 10 years ago that they died, actually. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel for you. When my long-term cat that I had for a long time left us, I think it was about 10 years before. Yeah, like right at 10 years before I got another cat. Just I wasn't in the right place to take care of one and all that. So yeah, I hope when the time is right, you will find the cat for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope I will. Yeah. I definitely miss them. They just give you so much joy and so much love, and yeah, I really miss them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
cats are the best.
Yeah, they are.
I love dogs too, but cats are the best.
Yeah, I just started like a new study, and I'm not used to like answering these like basic get to know you questions anymore. And like one of the first things people were asking me is like, are you a cat person or are you a dog person? And I'm like, I mean, I love both. I guess I'm slightly more of a cat person, but I do own a dog, and like I love my dog so much. So it's like,
Yeah.
which one? I do like to puzzle cats more than dogs, though. Like in puzzles, I think cats are easier than dogs.
That's interesting.
I agree. There's the Ravensburger puzzles. There's the is it called Cubby Cats and Porcelain Pugs? I think, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Similar looking puzzles. I am so bad at the dog one compared to the cat one, and I don't understand it. Like they look alike, but just better at cats. So
The dog one is slightly harder, I feel like. Yeah. I don't know. Ilona, you said you just recently started speed puzzling. Tell us a little bit about your journey. Like, how did you find out about it? How long have you been doing it? Like all of that.
Like I've basically been puzzling all my life. I've always loved it, but I've never done any speed puzzling till like last year. I watched some live streams from the World Championships, and then I sort of thought, I've got to like see how fast I am, because all my friends always told me I'm very fast and all that. So I thought, but I've never timed myself. So I thought I'm gonna give it a go and realize that I'm not as quick as I thought. And then I started, just following a few people on Instagram and all that, and watching what they've done. And then I saw that, there's the EJJ, and this is like my fourth EJJ competition now. So like I did 2 solos and 1 with a partner, the double trouble, which was great as well. Yeah, so and I followed like Victor and Kati and all that, and tried to see, how are they doing it? How are they reaching those incredible times, which I'm still so far away from. But yeah, if I try, I can at least be a bit faster than I was before.
I think that's the important thing to remember with speed puzzling, is to compare yourself to yourself and not worry too much about how fast other people are.
Yeah, I also think I never realized that there is this physicality about it as well, because I'm 50 plus, not only with the times for the 500 piece puzzles, but also age-wise. So, and you sort of realize, all the people that reach these really fast times, they're all young people. Like you really like, I don't know. You just need to be a bit fitter or younger to, I don't know, to sustain that, especially for longer times. Like, for these 50 minutes, it was okay, but I already felt like I'm getting a bit tired. I can't go that fast anymore. So I was glad I was done.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know if it's true. I just think there's less 50 plus people puzzling than there are people between like 20 and 40 puzzling. I feel like most of the puzzlers are kind of falling kind of between that. So that's maybe why we see more of those people like in the top. But like there, who was it from the Netherlands? Yeah, Delia, she is very, very fast. And she's also, is she 50 plus? Yeah, she is 50 plus. And there's a few people that are 50 plus that are pretty quick. So maybe you can be the first one to to make it into like the top 3 or something, like today.
That'd be great. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I still love just puzzling for fun, and not timing myself. But yeah, it's a bit more relaxing, of course. But yeah,
yeah,
it's great.
You were mentioning before that you participated also in Double Trouble, and who did you puzzle with for that? With someone who is also a speed puzzler, or someone who is like casual?
No, not at all. She's a colleague of mine, or actually she's retired already this year. So yeah. So she just said, I knew she liked puzzles, and I don't have that many friends here who, well, I have a few who like puzzling, but they don't want to do speed puzzling. So, and she was really interested in that. And she said she wouldn't be too good, but, so we met up once to just practice a little bit, because we've never done that before. And then we worked on some strategies, basically, and I think it worked quite well. I mean, we were, well, we weren't among the best at all, but we made it within the time. I think, I can't remember the time, we maybe, I don't know, 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. I can't quite remember. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or maybe even longer, 2 hours, 30 minutes. I can't quite remember. Yeah, but it was good fun. And the great thing was we both had a puzzle to keep. So
yes,
well, I was going to say, which one did you choose to do?
Well, we chose the wrong one.
Wales. Was it the Wales? So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The thing is that my friend, my colleague, she only liked that one. She hated the other one. So I thought, no, I thought maybe the other one would be a bit quicker, and I liked it more. But I thought, well, if she doesn't like it at all, then it's nicer to just, at least have the fun and do that one. Mm-hmm. And then after we had finished, we actually did the other one as well, and we were like 15 minutes faster, actually.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's just part of learning, and now you know more what you're good at in the future.
But it was also easy to decide who took which puzzle home. So
Yeah,
you know.
I saw that you also had a really nice answer to the question of your highlight for Worlds. Do you remember what you wrote, or do you want me to read it out?
I think I sort of remember what I wrote. Well, I was very much cheering for the EJJ squad, like Kati, Victor, Hannah, and Chiara. Probably because I've been following them and sort of knew their names already and saw them at the German nationals and all that. So, well, not personally, but on screen basically. So I was just rooting for them because I think it's so fascinating how well they do. And also one of my highlights for me was because I could only follow it on live stream, like the commentators, like especially Michelle, of course, but also the others, like they were just so fantastic, and I was on the edge of my seat following it. And you think like puzzling is nice to do, but not to watch, But it's really so exciting. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Jim is great at like creating suspense and having this kind of like sports type commentating going on that keeps you like at the edge of your seat when you're watching. I also remember like watching at home, and for the solo individual final, I was like on the edge of my seat, and then I was like screaming, and Jan, my partner, he was like, you just sound like your dad when he watches football. It's like, well, this is very different, but okay.
Well, but it's sort of the sport we love, So,
in our house when we were watching that solo final, the cats were in the living room with us watching it on the television. And I started screaming, like, because I realized the pieces were on top of Victor's puzzle, and I thought, oh no, Veronica, the whole drama. And so I was just like, ah! My cats ran out of the room. They wanted no part of it. So, oh well, they forgave me quickly. But yeah, it was so dramatic, and I agree. I love watching. I'm always watching EJJ. I think there's maybe 2 EJJs that I didn't watch ever. So I love watching puzzling. Would you ever consider going to the World Championship?
Well, as far as Worlds are concerned, I probably can't go until I'm retired because I've always got at my job, it's like the time where I have to work a lot of overtime and I have to, so I won't ever have the time to go there actually and take some time off during that time. I'd love to go because the atmosphere seems to be great, I mean, I'd love it, but also the heat, would have been terrible for me because I can't deal with heat anyway, but I mean, 40 degrees and then trying to puzzle, I don't know. I don't know how everybody did it.
I think some people don't feel that speed puzzling is a sport, but I think if you look at the conditions that people have to puzzle in and the physicality of it all, I think it's a sport. But other people can disagree. That's fine. But I do think it's a sport.
Definitely is. I think I would have collapsed in that heat. I mean, that's just. It was too much. I really admire everybody who went through that, and
Yeah,
I would love to go to like the German championships, maybe. It's probably a better start in the 50+ category. So I'm thinking about that, but I don't know because I might have to look for like a partner for pairs or for a team or something. Because otherwise, just going there for maybe just one 500-piece puzzle.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
know where in Germany you are located, but I know that there's a lot of these local just Puzzletreff meetings happening where you can just go and like meet other puzzlers and speed puzzlers, and maybe there's one happening near you, and you can just go and maybe you meet someone that is also looking for a pair, or maybe a team that is looking for a fourth member, and you can just join in. So I would suggest for you to do something like that, because, yeah, it really opens up a whole new world for you once you can meet some puzzlers in person. And yeah, it's great for your social life. Like I've made so many friends in the puzzle community over the years that I am part of the whole thing. So yeah, that's really. I can only recommend meeting up in person if you can.
Yeah, thanks. I think there's none in my hometown here in Hanover, but yeah, I might like to. I was thinking about maybe going to Hamburg or something, but yeah, I'll see.
Yeah, keep an eye on the website of the Puzzleverein, because they do post regularly the meetings, and maybe you can go. All right, I think we might have to stop chatting now, even though I would like to chat some more. But we only have about like 8 more people that are puzzling, and I do still want to talk to Kira as well, who has been patiently waiting in the room with us. But yeah, it was so nice to meet you, Ilona, and keep puzzling the way you do, because yeah, it's just so satisfying to watch you puzzle.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Lovely talking to you.
And congrats again for your great time and 3rd place today.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, so we don't even have 8 people anymore. We just have 4 people that are still puzzling, and Connie is so close to finishing.
Yeah. Looks like about 10 pieces she's got.
Yes. All right, Kira, it's finally time for you to come in.
Hi.
Hey.
Lucky that I'm still awake.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We just got. Normally, there's not 3 people. Like lately, not always the 3 finishers want to stay. So this was, yeah, nice for us, but also not so great for you, because you had to wait a bit
No,
longer.
it's fine. It was nice also hearing them and what they had to say also about World. So it was good.
Yeah, and also congratulations on your great time. I'm just looking up your time. It was 54 minutes and 48 seconds. And
Thank you. Yeah, so I really felt like, I don't know if it's only a Dutch term, but like a boomer, because I completely did not understand the timer. So sorry, Michelle, something went wrong there. It's also been a while that I did an EDG, so I'm so used to typing done. So I have to still kick that habit.
yeah, I mean, if it's the first time that you're using it, like I get why you like didn't know because I was watching it and I'm like, did she press it? Did she press it? And then I see you wrote done in the chat. I'm like, okay, she didn't.
No, I didn't press it. No, and apparently someone, one of my one of the members of my puzzle team, she said, "Oh, but they said it in the beginning of the live stream, but apparently I missed that too." So next time I will press it. But is it the first time that is it new? It's new, right?
Yeah, it's new. We've been using it for maybe 4 or 5 EJJs. So yeah, relatively new, just for like a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, very cool though. I didn't use it, but it looks very cool. Next time I'm going to use it.
Yeah, it makes it much easier for Michelle later to see like, the times, and you can see the time, like a really exact time. Whereas with the chat, it's always it can be, I don't know, you're just faster at clicking a button than you are at like getting up and like pressing done.
Yeah, no, that is it's really handy, and I can imagine for Michelle, as well. It's not a lot of work.
Yeah. So tell us, have you done this puzzle before? How did you like it? What was your strategy?
I have not done it actually. When I opened it, I was very excited. I also tried to. I think you said it somewhere when I was puzzling that you said like try to when you open a puzzle box, try to tell yourself this is the best puzzle for me, even if it's landscape, whatever. I tried to do that, but for this it wasn't actually that hard because I love the image. I was a bit scared of that it's quite dark. And so here in the Netherlands, it's now dark at like 7:30. So I was a bit scared of that, but it was actually quite okay. So I am a chaotic puzzler, so I was quite all over the place. But I'm also trying to just go with the flow because I think that works best for me. I just like to just look at everything and then, oh, I see something that I see green and then I take it and then I leave it and then I take something else. So I am very chaotic. I think my sister, she also puzzles and she's faster than me. She will tell me that I'm too chaotic, but it works for me. And for this puzzle, I think it worked well too.
Yeah, I think this is the perfect puzzle to be a chaotic puzzler with. Like anything that's like busy. I think that's also why maybe like Jan van Haasteren puzzles like work well for
Yeah.
people that are chaotic.
Yeah.
Because you just,
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So I think that, so of course I do the Jan van Haasteren as well. And that's, I think also a bit of my role now in the team that there's this point that you're a bit stuck, that the big projects, you take them out. And I will just like browse the pile to see if there's any connections to be made. Even if it's just 2 or 3 pieces, it works. Yeah, it's 2 or 3 pieces that you can just like, that you put together. So I think that's my, I prefer those kind of puzzles. Landscapes, I like sky and stuff, I'm not very good at it.
Well, are you a cat person? Do you like cats?
I like cats, but I'm not a cat person.
Okay.
No, I'm a dog person. I've always been a dog person. I think cats are a bit too unpredictable for me. I wouldn't say that I'm scared, but yeah, I don't trust them as much as I trust dogs, I think.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I understand. Like, you know what you're getting with a dog usually, and maybe sometimes not with a cat.
I think cats are also quite to themselves. I think most of the cats, and like my dog, she just, I mean, we are her world, and I think a cat is just, the cat is the world, the center of the universe.
I like that about cats though, because they're so funny. Like they're so ridiculous.
Yeah,
They
that's
make me laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I will ever be not be a dog person.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, do you think if would you be faster doing a dog puzzle than a cat puzzle?
I'm not sure. But I do. So I think for example, the cubby cats. I think you have it with cats and with dogs. I was
Yes.
faster with the dog one, I have to say, but I don't think it. To me, I think to me it could mean that I would be faster because I could think like, oh, this is such a cute puzzle because it has dogs on it. But I can also have it with a puzzle with cats, like this one. But it could contribute, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a landscape with a dog in it, I'm not sure if it will help anymore.
No, fair enough.
unless the dog is huge.
Maybe, and has like a very distinctive pattern in his fur or something. Then maybe then.
Let me see what you wrote. Also something nice at the for your as an answer to the question for what was your favorite thing about worlds.
Yeah.
You wrote the hug, right?
Oh.
Yes, I think it was the individual final, I think. Yeah. I was I recently had a baby, so this week I was home all the week of Worlds. I was home all the time, so I watched everything, all the live streams, all the preliminaries. So I was and Victor and Kati, I've been following them for a while. So I was very excited to see how they did. And then the individual final, I was on the edge of my seat. But it was so heartwarming to see that they were like, even Victor, he was second place. He was so excited. He was so proud on himself. He was proud on Veronica. He was proud of Kati. And that hug was just so heartwarming. Because I was like maybe a bit. I was like, oh, I wish he was first. He would finish before. But he did not seem to have that feeling at all. He was so there were so many positive emotions. That was so nice to see, and I think the puzzle community is like that. So yeah, it was very heartwarming.
Yeah, I agree. I was also like, I was like, ah. Yeah, and we know that Kati and Victor are good friends. They've been puzzling on teams together, like already this whole year in preparation for Worlds, and yeah, they're making a good. I mean, they're really strong together as well in their team. Yeah,
that was also very just. I think that felt also so rewarding that they got the teams final that they wanted. Because with the individual final, I was a bit like, oh, I would have so wanted them, one of them to win, even though, of course, Veronica did amazing. And then when they won the teams, it was like, oh, I can sleep now again. Now I can leave world in peace. Like the world was right again.
I think Kati's got a bit of a pattern. Her first year, she came in solo. She came 7th. Last year she came 5th, and then this year she came 3rd. So maybe next year she'll be first.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
They're such great puzzlers, but also just so. I mean, I don't know them personally, but you can just feel that they are such friendly persons.
Mm.
yeah.
I can speak for Kati. She was my pairs partner 2 years ago, and my teammate for 2 years, and she's such a kind person and so thoughtful and caring. So so I will always root for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be her year this year just because I got hyped after the European Championship, like, and she was like winning, like she won in all the categories basically, and I was like, it's Kati's year, like she's gonna win Worlds as well. Especially knowing that Kristen wasn't gonna be there, because then it's like a different story, right? Because
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so I was very happy that Veronica won as well, because she's like a quiet person that is like just kind of like snipes there into the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think we have, with the few minutes we have left, and Aurélie is about to finish her puzzle, and she puts the last piece in. Yes! Congratulations!
Nice.
You did it. Well done.
2 people left. You can do it, guys. Keep going.
Yeah, there's a little over 10 minutes left. Kira, so you said you had a baby recently, which meant maybe you didn't do as much speed puzzling as you usually do, or like tell us a little bit about like how was your how recently was it?
So he's now 7 weeks old, so he's still very
super
small.
recently, yes.
Yeah. I have to say, so this was my first EGG, and I bought it. I bought it when I was still pregnant, and I was a bit like, let's just buy it and I'll see. And now I was very happy because it's quite difficult to find the time, but also sleep deprivation does not help. And I felt like, so I got slower. I already noticed that I got a bit slower, not because I didn't see, like I saw what needed to be done, but like I just had to push myself more because you're more tired. So I was very happy to see tonight that I was able to get it under 60 minutes, because I didn't ever since I had the baby, I couldn't manage to get it under an hour anymore, which usually I was doing. So I was a bit bummed about that, but I was like, yeah, well, we'll see later. So I was happy tonight that like the drive of the EGG, it got me to get it under 60 again. But yeah, I'm struggling to find moments to puzzle. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have to pick up a few smaller piece count puzzles, like the 200-piece puzzle you can do in like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And then you don't have to spend as long, you know?
No, that is true. That is true. And what I've also been doing more is casual puzzling. So just there were moments that I was like had the baby on one arm, and like with one hand I was just sorting from the box, and then I would make it with one hand. That was actually quite that was quite funny. So I've been doing casual puzzling a bit more. But yeah, so the Dutch championship is also like the preliminaries are starting in November, I think. So I have to keep up my abilities, otherwise my team, of course, will not be happy. So yeah, it will be all right. I'm happy with my time tonight. That gives me hope that I've still got it.
I think it was great, especially if you hadn't seen the puzzle before, because as you heard now, like all the first 3 finishers have done this puzzle before. So for you, for a first try, I think it's an amazing time.
Yeah, I was able to keep to keep going. I think that for me is my biggest challenge, to keep going. But I try to tell myself like, okay, always find something. Even if it's 2 pieces, 3 pieces, just keep going. And I think tonight that worked out, luckily. So yeah, this was good practice.
For sure.
Well, you mentioned your team. Do you want to tell us about your team that you puzzle with?
Yeah, so yeah, actually we've been puzzling together for I think a year and a bit over a year. And we did the first, so last year we also participated in the Dutch championship. Well, this year, like this April, we became 6th, which we were very happy with because we've only been puzzling for months. Yeah, so one of the teammates is my sister, Quinta. She also, she does EGG sometimes. And then there's Mandy and Kim. They also do the EGGs. And so yeah, so this year we're also going to participate again. It's gonna be more of a challenge to find like days to practice, but I think it will be all right. Yeah, so
Quinta's in the chat posting hearts.
oh really?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very happy with my team. That's I'm trying to like, what can I tell about them? There's so much to say about them, and I'm really happy. So because we've only been puzzling for over a year, but it works very well. I think we all have our own talents. I think it can be quite difficult if like you have 4 people that want to sort well. Then it will be difficult. So we have Mandy that sorts well, and so that's her job. And then Kim and I, we do the projects, and then Quinta, she's more like she keeps the overview of the puzzle, and that works together very nicely. Yeah, so I'm very curious this year how we're going to do with the Dutch championships.
I don't want to interrupt you, but April is about to put in the last piece.
Oh,
Yay!
nice.
With 5 minutes to spare. Well done, April. Good job. Yeah, I've heard a lot about your team as well, like within like the Dutch circles or whatever. I did actually puzzle with Kim one time randomly in Trier for the in-person Euro Jigsaw Jam in Trier.
Yeah.
We were just put together by Michelle because we didn't have a team, and yeah, so that was also really fun.
I'm actually now thinking she may be disappointed that I don't remember correctly. I think we met her in Trier. I'm not sure if we already spoke to her before, but we met up, like we saw her in Trier, and after the event in Trier, we had contact with her, and she joined because we were with the three of us, so we were still looking for a fourth person,
Mm.
and she was also looking for a team. So that's actually how we got together after the event.
Yeah, and that just goes to show, like, in-person events are always nice to
Yes.
meet people from your area.
Yeah.
And yeah, people that you can link up with. Michelle has joined us. It's the last 4 or 5 minutes of the stream, so we have someone who can do the count. Yeah, a count out, a countdown to the end of it. That's the most accurate. Yeah, because I can't do that.
Yeah, and I just want to send some encouraging words to Thomas Nielsen. I think it's normally his wife, Marie, that participates, but for today, he is going. And yeah, so keep on going, Thomas. You're doing really well. And yeah, just get a few more pieces in. We've got 4 minutes.
Go
Go,
Thomas.
Thomas!
Yeah.
If we were in person, and we could all be laughing and cheering, and I love that about Worlds, that people are cheering to get everyone across the line.
Yeah, I was about to say that it reminds me of Worlds, where there's also a lot of the cheering for the last person, and then that you just hope all the time that everybody's going to finish.
Yeah.
It's either her husband or her son. Now I'm confused. Because sometimes Marie puzzles with her son in the pairs. Yeah, so Kira, you had a lot to cheer for then the Netherlands. The Netherlands did amazing.
Yeah, they did amazing. Yeah, that was very nice to watch. That was very cool. Like I said, yeah, I watched everything, so I cheered for them all.
Yeah, as an honorary, I live in the Netherlands, but I'm not Dutch. But so as an honorary Dutch person, I was very proud. Like, I was like, Martje, let's go. And like Inge and Ellen coming fourth in pairs, I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was so cool. And also with the individual final, I was at some point. So Martje, she was. They were showing her for quite some time, and then she just disappeared. And I was constantly like, "Wait, where's Martje? Hello." Yeah. So but it was cool to see her do so well.
Yeah, and Tamara did so good, and she's like also new to speed puzzling. I mean,
Yeah.
she's only been puzzling for this year, and she's so young, and there's this whole, I see so much potential like coming from the Netherlands, and they did so good in the team challenge, like in the beginning, the country puzzle. What was that? 1,500. Yeah. So they did amazing. And I was like, that set like the tone for me. I'm like, okay, great. The Dutch are up there.
And one of the most amazing things that the Dutch did is they brought Dutch fans, which
I saw them all over the place.
We would not have survived without them.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant idea. I don't know if it was Mianaka or Daniela, but yeah, Yessia gave me one, and it stayed at that commentating table throughout the whole event. And yeah, basically every time they switched to us, we were like fanning ourselves.
Yeah, the fans are amazing. And then also, maybe you notice, Kira, the teammates of Inge and Alan, that they were in a team with. I have never seen them before. I don't know where they are from, but they were amazing, and they were also doing really well in individuals. So do you know who they are?
Yeah. So they're also relatively new to the Jan van Haasteren world, to say it like that. I think this year they participated there for the second time. So last time they didn't win by a bit. And then this year they won the pairs competition and the team's final with their parents, I think. I think it's their parents. Yeah, it's their parents. So they came out of nowhere, but they're so fast.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Time's up. Well done, Thomas.
Well
Almost there.
Well done.
You puzzled for 2 hours. It's a long time. yeah. So yeah, I just as an add-on to that story, yeah. So from what I understand, Sien and Turn Brat came first in the pairs at the Jan van Haastrom competition, and Inge and Ellen were second. And so then Inge and Ellen were like, well, we need another 2 people to make our team, so why don't we join up? So it turned out to be quite a success.
Yeah. When I saw that they joined together, I was I was excited to see what was going to happen, because like I knew them, so I know that they're fantastic puzzlers, and Inge and Ellen are as well. And sometimes, but it still needs to work, like communication wise. I mean, you can put good puzzlers together, but there's more only, of course, than good puzzling. But they did very well in, I think, limited time, so that's quite impressive.
Yeah, I also think it's cool that it's like 2 sisters, like 2 pairs of 2 like siblings in a team, you know, like that's fun. We've seen that also with like American teams, like Jean and Kathy will often team up with like other sisters as well. And you, Kira and Quinta, you're also sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's also quite interested. So I also we talked a bit about it before I studied psychology. I'm not sure if it's not totally psychology, but I'm so interested also like genetically, how does that work? That there's a lot of like sisters and siblings and families puzzling.
Yeah, maybe I can do a study about like genetically inherited traits that make you good at puzzling.
Yeah, do that. Like, is it something like maybe that you biologically get, or is it just that you learn it from when you were young? That I am very interested about, like in that.
Mm.
Well, you also have Veronica and Lenka from Slovakia, who are an amazing pair. They're sisters as well. So actually, there were quite a few, sister pairs, in the finals.
Yeah, we just need Mineke and Delia to pair up as well for. I think it should be there should be like a only siblings competition. I think that would be really fun.
Are they sisters?
Delia and Mineke are sisters.
Oh,
Yes.
really? I did not know that. Why don't they pair up?
I think they don't live close together. I think
Delia was paired up with her daughter Sandra.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah, of course, true. Yeah, that's true. And that's also like a family. That's her daughter, so that's also quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all women. I only hear like sisters and mother and daughter. So there's a lot of input for your study.
You have enough
Mineke
test subjects.
Mineke says Delia will not pair with me. She's much faster with Sandra. Well, Mineke, then you just have to practice more.
Yeah. Oh, it was so great meeting Mineke. She is just such a personality at the Worlds. She's there every day with a different colorful outfit, with puzzle dresses, puzzle shirts. She has a little puzzle box that she carries, and then she has this big bag. And then when you talk to her, she like takes out like this array of earrings and puzzle accessories. And she's just so much fun. It was. Yeah, you'll have to come on to do an interview one day, Mineke. But then you need to actually participate in an EJJ.
Yeah, if there were prizes for like best dressed or like best puzzle anything, like Mineke would just win.
She will win. Yeah. Always.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was, we're at the end of this live stream. So, thanks so much, Kara, for waiting till the end and that we had a time to chat. And let you go and get some rest now. And great to hear that you were following along all the live streams and cheering on the folks.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So, good night.
Yeah, thanks so much, Kira, and thanks everyone on the YouTube live stream, and we'll see you at the next competition. The next live stream is Tuesday evening. That will just be a regular, so not a 50+, just a regular live. And thanks very much, SJ and Catherine, for hosting this one and giving me a little bit more of a break before I get back in it fully on next week.
Yeah, we're looking forward to watching you again.
And I like the little the sidetracks on there about cats, and are you better at cat puzzles or dog puzzles? That's something I never really considered before, but now we can think about it. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, SJ and Catherine, and good night, everybody, and see you next time.
No,
Bye.